Should you judge people by the way they look? Oh, y'all know I'm a tiptoe on this one. Y'all know I'm a tiptoe on this one. Should you judge people by the way they look? Maybe you have maybe you have some business decisions that you want to make. Where are we going with this? Are we talking about finding a mate, a spouse? Are we talking about people you're dealing with in your work? What type of jobs you want to apply for? Like, should you judge people by the way they look? Well, check this out, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. When I was in New York, I remember it was this Jamaican cat I used to talk to, and it's kind of funny because I remember, I never forget, he told me that I was under some kind of test. I remember that guy, right? I remember one thing this guy told me. He said that he actually judges people by the way they look. He said if he thinks they ugly, he don't mess with them. Now, of course, we know that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So when we talking about somebody looking good or ugly, it's not by what I think or what you guys think what looks good or what's ugly. There are plenty of people who think I'm ugly. Strangely, though, they still watch me though, and that's the weird part. But anyway, imagine somebody thinking you ugly, but they still can't stop watching you. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. But I never forget what that Jamaican guy told me. He was like, he judges people by the way they look. In other words, he told me if he thinks they ugly, he don't mess with them. And I don't blame him. Like, if you look, I'm gonna talk to y'all straight. If you think somebody is ugly, not what I think. I'm talking about you guys. If you think somebody's ugly, we all walk. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't judge people. And y'all shouldn't be walking around pretending like, it's somebody for everybody out here. So whether somebody thinks somebody's ugly or not is neither here or there, because there's somebody for everybody. Okay. Basically, what this Jamaican guy was saying, he was basically saying, if somebody is ugly to you, listen to what I'm saying, to you, it probably means you shouldn't be messing with them. And I gotta agree with that, because why would you want to be around somebody you think is ugly in the first place? That don't even make no sense, right? I mean, just that alone, that don't even make any sense. Why would you hang around somebody that's ugly in the first place? If you think they ugly, okay, you should move on. Or somebody think I'm ugly, okay, you should move on. Don't hang around, don't be around people who you think is ugly. Because maybe the reason you think they're ugly is because you ain't supposed to be messing with them. That's why I talk about the whole equality thing, where you find non-equality. Sometimes it's not for you to come in and try to fix it. Sometimes inequality is there because it's supposed to be. Has anybody ever thought about that? Places where there's inequality is inequality there because it's supposed to be inequality there. It ain't supposed to be equality. See, that's what people not using their brains, man. But this video ain't about equality. Let me go ahead and wrap it up. And when that Jamaican guy said that to me, I was like, damn, Skippy. Like, yeah, it made so much sense to me, because everybody I known in my life who I didn't find attractive, that individual caused problems for me, either in one way or another. And we're not talking about, in my aspect, a female. We're not talking about girlfriend and boyfriend. We're talking about anybody you think is non-attractive. You probably think they're non-attractive for a reason, because you ain't supposed to be hanging around them. So this is not about who looks attractive or what. I think that because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The lesson here is, if you think somebody's unattractive and they're around you, it probably means that you shouldn't be messing with them. That's the lesson here.